kingdom as but the spirit still speaks. You can't cancel what's divine. Blood, but I'm still here breathing. Talk truth, now they call that treason. Blacklisted, but I shine each season. Turn pain into beats, made the struggle a beacon. Shadow band, but the light still beams. They censor the voice, but can't kill the dream. Try to cut cords, I still stream from the crest. I'm banned, I'm blocked, but I'm infinitely blessed. Static, born in interference. Truth on wax, spit with perseverance. Algorithms dodge me, but I dodge defeat. Talk from the soul while they monitor speech.
Alright, y'all, I'm back.
Canceled in code, but my code divine.
I was suspended, but I'm back. Y'all go ahead and hit that like button. We about to get started.
But I still persist. Broadcast from basements, gospel and grind. Podcast rebel, message in time. They fear the words because the truth too blessed. Say less, but still manifest success. Blocked, but I'm still here breathing. Talk truth, now they call that treason. Blacklisted, but I shine each season. Turn pain into beats, make the struggle a beacon. Shadow band, but the light still beams. They censor the voice, but can't kill the dream. Trying to cut cords, I still stream from the crest. I'm banned, I'm blocked, but I'm infinitely silicone chains. Digital whip crack, but I slip through scripts with a click-clack syntax. They trap the truth in terms of service, but I serve sermons through verses on purpose. I'm the glitch in the feed, the flow in the trend, the voice of the street, the start and the end. Spoke facts in the cracks where the light leaks in. They flag me for fire, but I rise again. Cross wires, still I broadcast bold. From analog roots to a band with gold. Sank in the shadow, but I sparked in the depth. Came out the block, still infinitely blessed. Blocked, but I'm still here breathing. Talk truth, now they call that treason. Blacklisted, but I shine each season. Turn pain into beats, make the struggle a beacon. Shadow band, but the light still beams. They censor the voice, but can't kill the dream. Try to cut cords, I still stream from the crest. I'm banned, I'm blocked, but I'm infinitely blessed. My voice ain't a glitch, it's the gospel in code. Speaking layers like the scrolls on fold.
Y'all come on up in here, hit that like button. Hit that like button. I'm back. I'm back. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. I'm back.
Ranks in the shadow crowd. Truth ain't viral, but it echoes eternal. I spit like prophets to boost my journal. Content flag, but the content's fire. I'm the band bar that your soul admire. Blessed by storms, baptized in test. They block the man, but never the quest. Blocked, but I'm still here breathing. Talk truth, now they call that treason. Blacklisted, but I shine each season. Turn pain into beats, make the struggle a beacon. Shadow man, but the light still gleams. They censor the voice, but can't kill the dream. Try to cut cords, I still straight from the crest. I'm bad, I'm blocked, but I'm infinitely blessed.
Alright, what's going on? What's going on? Hey, go ahead and get that like button up. You know, I'm back. You know, they knocked me down, but I'm still here. This may very well be my one of my last shows on TikTok. You know, I don't know what's going to happen, to be honest. I'm going to do my best to try to follow the TikTok guideline. I'm going to do my best to try to keep my composure when haters come in the room. I'm gonna do my very, very best, right? Because the message has to get out, and I don't think anybody is really talking the information like I'm talking the information. I'm giving it to y'all live. I'm giving it to y'all raw. I'm giving it to y'all I'm giving y'all gems, and maybe y'all respect it, and maybe you don't, right? But they flagged my account, man. They flagged my account. They say I don't know. You know, I don't know how long I got on TikTok is what I'm trying to say, family. I don't know how long I got on TikTok. So y'all better give me my flowers while I'm here, because if they, you know, I could make a, you know, I do have another account on here. I got about 1,000 followers on I guess you can call it my backup account. I don't really use it like that. It's really was supposed to be only used for business. You know, I sell merchandise and gear on another account. But I don't know if I'm going to use that account and go live on that account like I go live on this account. All right, so this may very well be could possibly be one of my very last lives. Could be. We'll see how this live goes. If I get cut out, if I get clipped, I get clipped. You know, I'm not gonna stop standing on business. I'm not gonna stop preaching the word. You know, I'm not gonna stop giving my people the game. And if y'all want that game, y'all might have to go to YouTube or Twitter to get that game now. You know, I'm a little bit more freer on TikTok and on Twitter and YouTube. So y'all go follow me on Twitter. Y'all go follow me on YouTube. Matter of fact, I did a live. Probably like 5 days ago, called Warriors Code. Whew, that shit was fire, y'all. That shit was fire. Go check it out. Lots of game in that. And also, I'm gonna start just getting some announcements out the way. Y'all go ahead and get the likes up, man. Don't be afraid to, to support black content creators. You know, y'all don't be afraid, because we're gonna chop up some game in here. So go ahead and get them likes up. I'm gonna start putting my Cash App up. You know, listen, man, I'm out here ripping and running, making money just like y'all do. I'm out here, running between them hours. I do about 10, 11, sometimes 12-hour days, 6 days a week. I would like to give y'all the content, give it to y'all real, package it in the best way I know how. And I would like that I would like to not have to rush out there and make money all the time. You know, so I'm gonna put my Cash App up. Y'all want to drop $1 in the bin, man, look out for your boy, man. We trying to give y'all the content creation for real. So look out for my Cash App. Again, this may very well be my last TikTok. I don't know. They flagged my account, and I guess I got a warning, banana warning, right? That they gonna banana this account. And if they banana it, I'm not even gonna stress over it, man. I probably won't come back up on. I probably won't come back on TikTok. It is what it is. I know TikTok is hot right now. The algorithm actually works. But I'm gonna sit my ass down on YouTube and and try out Twitter. You know, and again, eventually, I have my own website, and I might just start broadcasting live. If y'all really want to see the max, if y'all really want to see too much, y'all got to check me out on my website, 𝗏𝗏𝗄𝐻𝑚oxie.com. So yeah, we going there. We going there because the information is real, y'all. The information is real that I'm giving y'all, man. So it is what it is. But y'all check me out on YouTube, Too Much Moxie Podcast. Check me out on Twitter, Unusual Ones, UNUSUALWONS. That's my Twitter handle. And check me out over there. I'm on Facebook and I'm on Instagram, but I'm not really active on those. I'm not really active on Instagram. I'm not really active on Facebook. I got a bad, Facebook left a bad taste in my mouth during the pandemic when I was trying to do some drop shipping. And they just, they ain't righteous. None of these platforms are righteous, family. None of these platforms are righteous, family. So we got to get our own platform. Shout out to Dr. No Job. I see you in the room, baby. We got to get our own. We got to get our own platform, man. And that's one of the things I'm working on. I'm working on getting us our own platform. Okay. Let me cook for a minute. I'm not going to be up here long. I'm probably not going to do a long show. But I'm just letting y'all know I'm back, and we're gonna chop up some game a little bit. But just give me about 5-10 more minutes of just talking to the people that are here in the room, and then we'll get the show started. But yeah, man, this could very well be my last show. Depending on how this live goes, I'm not gonna go too long, but depending on how it goes, man, because I'm gonna put my foot all the way on their neck. All the way on their neck today. We're gonna put our foot all the way on the enemy's neck today. And one of the things I'm working on is I'm trying to build us a new platform, family. What's up, Dr. No Job? I'm trying to build us a new platform on the blockchain where we can't be taken down, where we can't be interrupted, where content creators are king, where all your content belongs to you and nobody else. There is no more middleman or anything like that. Yeah, man. Everybody keeps telling me be careful. You know, I don't know that word no more. I'm bold. I'm out in the open. If they want me, come get me. You know, that's where I'm at. I'm bold. You know, it comes with the territory, man. I'm tired of, you know, I'm gonna stay speaking in codified language, right? Because I want to get this information out to the family, but I don't really care no more, man. You know, the things I'm seeing, the things I'm watching, you know, if we ain't righteous out here, I don't know what to say. You know, I don't know what to say. If you ain't righteous out here, if you out here just trying to make money, and you know, making money is cool, but it's not all about money. You know, you got to stand on business, man. You got to stand on business, man. You can't be like I said. If you're not prepared to get put on the watch list, don't speak truth. If you're not afraid to get 50,000 no's, don't start that business. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. You know, my thing is this: give me a glorious unaliving. Either give me peace or give me WAR. That's it. That's the only way. That's the only way, family. You know, I don't know any other. I only know two speeds: fast and slow. Turn up, and I don't really know turn down. You know what I'm saying? Maybe calm down. You know, maybe I know that one. Turn up or calm down. But that's it, man. I mean, I'm not a light switch. You're not about to play with my emotions, Smokey. You know what I'm saying? You're not about to flip me on, flip me off when you feel like it. I'm either on or I'm not. That's just what it is, man. So I'm back, family. I'm back. I don't know how long I'm going to be back. I don't know how long I'm going to be on TikTok. You know, I met some amazing people here on the app. Man, much respect to y'all. Got nothing but love for y'all. And those who have my number, we gonna stay in contact. We're gonna stay in contact. You know, I'm still building. I'm not gonna stop building because I'm not on TikTok. You understand me? I'm not gonna stop building. I'm not gonna stop doing things for the family because this ain't, you know, TikTok is just an avenue, right? It's just something that I'm using to connect with the people, right? But I'm still going to be working behind the scenes. Matter of fact, some of y'all seen some of my videos I was posting. This is what happens when they block me, man. I just come out bigger and better. So I started posting some videos. Some of them went viral. Shout out to the people that liked them and commented on them. You know, it's real stuff out here, man. You know, Jamaican saying we don't deserve reparations. You know, we got Hispanics trying to, oh, come on, Pero, help us, help us. You know, all this stuff going on, and we just standing on business. You know, I just watched a video of Karen Bass on Juneteenth. Somebody approached her and asked her about when she gonna bring up reparations, and she just ignored the dude. You know, these politicians are fake. They're so freaking fake, family. I don't know what to tell y'all. All you Democrat dick riders out there, man, what's wrong with y'all, man? What's wrong with y'all? When y'all gonna put your lineage over a dumbass freaking Democrat? I might be trying to get banned right now. Who knows? I don't know. When y'all gonna wake up, family? When y'all gonna wake up and get the pacifier out your mouth, man, and stop depending on these fake ass politicians to do something for us? They never gonna do nothing for you. They're all fake. They're all on drugs. You know, they all on some type of sexual addiction. You know, they all on some funny weirdos. That they weirdos. These are people you shouldn't allow around your kids. And if you knew who they are, you wouldn't. You understand what I'm saying? These are those type of people, and we looking at them for answers. When you gonna wake up, family, and realize that the answer lies within you? You the solution to your problems. You the solution to your problems. Man, I'm a black, indigenous black man, and you better love it or not. I don't care what you call me today. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I'm gonna stand all the way on top of your neck and jump up and down on it. Cause the only $5 Indian is you. You understand me? You see this black man. This is what we look like. You put a tomahawk in my hand, I'm gonna take a scalp. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Put a tomahawk in my hand, I'm taking a scalp. You put a tomahawk in your hand, you ain't taking nothing. You gonna get scalped. And it is what it is. TikTok is for entertainment, educational purposes only. You know, let me digress. Let me digress before they try to take your boy back out the paint again. You know. Let me try to digress. You know, because haters gonna hate. And that's just what they do. We gotta learn that, family. Haters are gonna, that's their job. Their job is to hate on greatness. So when you see Black Daddy, I get it, man. I get it. You know, when you know somebody's more athletic than you, when you know somebody's more intellectual than you, when you know the chosen one, when you know the main character shows up, you get main character envy. I get it. I get it. And it's okay. And it's okay. It's okay. So we're going to do it like this, family. I put out a post, what I was trying to talk about before they clipped my wings. I was trying to let the family know that we the biggest. We are the biggest, family. We are the biggest. What's up, Omni Peace? We are the biggest, family. Listen, we probably always been the biggest. And it makes sense that we are the biggest. Think about this, family. Think about this for a minute. Okay? The biggest slave trade happened within the United States. Not them bringing over Africans. Okay? Only about 90,000 of them made it. According to Harvard. Not to me, according to, we're going to use their numbers. Only 90,000 made it. And you're telling me 90,000 people grew to be 43, 47 million people? I don't think so. It's possible. But just the 90,000 mixed with each other and having some European heritage, some Black indigenous heritage, you know, African ancestry, and we grew to be 43, 47 million people, probably more than that. I'm telling you, there was Black people already here. And I'm telling you right now that we are the largest population inside the United States. Matter of fact, let me see. Let me bring this up. Let me bring this up. Hold on. There we go. We the biggest, family. Simple list of the largest ethnic groups in the United States by population. Now, if I remember, there was another dude, they call him heavy conspirator. He's Black. He's a Black indigenous. A lot of y'all, if I mention his name, y'all know who he is. I just can't remember his name right now. But he actually spoke at the Republican convention. This brother actually spoke at the Republican convention. And he was trying to tell y'all, we the biggest. There's no other there's no bigger ethnic group outside of Black Americans. Foundational Black Americans. We are the biggest. What is the foundational Black Americans? Are African Americans. If people who still use that terminology. They are copper-colored races. Copper color, all my indigenous Black Americans out here. And foundational Black Americans, chattel slavery. Okay? We got Pan-Africanists who are foundational Black Americans of the lineage. You know, whether you use foundational Black Americans or not, it doesn't mean anything. Okay? We all are descendants of freedmen. Okay? If you're a descendant of freedmen, you are this 47.8 million number right here. And there's no group outside of you that's bigger than you. I want you to understand that. We're bigger than the German Americans. We're bigger than the Mexican Americans. We're bigger than the Irish Americans. And we're bigger than the English Americans. We have never been a minority in this country. White and Black, YT and Black, are social constructs, family. YT and black are social constructs, family. They are made up. They're made up to make us look smaller inside the United States. But if you break us down ethnically in the United States, we are the biggest. Big tomahawk energy right here. We're the biggest. You understand? We are the biggest. Some of you guys might have seen my post that I put this up. Okay? We're the biggest in the United States right now. There's nobody bigger. That's why when we make a move, when we march on these streets, when we start a movement, we have all the energy. We have all the ancestors behind us. We have all the ancestral power, all the spiritual essence come from us when we move, because we are the biggest. Our ancestors really bled and were unalived on this soil. Nobody else can really say that. No other ethnic group can say that, family. Our family were unalived here on this soil. Longer than 400 years. We go back. We're an ancient people. We're the original man on this land. Right. They were fighting us on this soil. All those Indian wars was us, family, not them. Look at these frail so-called reservation people. They're frail looking, aren't they? Very frail. Look at these Hispanics, very frail people. Short, 5'7" people. These people are frail. You understand what I'm saying? Big old watermelon heads. Slow, unathletic. They ain't taking nobody's scalp, family. Okay? They ain't doing it. We was the ones doing it. Why don't you ever see a black American scalp? You know why? Because we was the ones taking the scalps, family. We was them. The original Buffalo Soldiers and Cowboys, family, they whitewashed us. That's us. We was the one riding on horses. We was the ones cowboying and cowgirling it up. All those movies were made about us. All those cowboy movies was made about us. We was them. All those so-called Indian wars, that was us giving them the business. That was us standing up on our land. On our land. Iroquois Federation, that was us. When my dad tried to tell me we had a black president, I didn't want to believe him. That was us. Before the 13th colony, there was the Iroquois Confederation. That was us, family. We were doing things. Listen, there was a matriarchal and a patriarchal order. It wasn't just all matriarchal. It was both. We had both working for us. And it was so fair. We made it so that the women weren't at the bottom. We the only group that did that for our women. The only group. Let me say it again. Black Americans, we are the only group that never shamed our women and put them at the bottom. They were right there with us. Going back to the beginning of beginnings. We had a matriarchal and a patriarchal order working at the same time, working in unison with each other. There was no big matriarch and there was no big patriarch. We worked together. There was never no gender divide or none of this war going on. Women knew their position, men knew their position. We had rites of passage for women, twin flames, exactly. We had rites of passage for men. We even work with our youth. We work with the elders and the youth. We had an elder order, a youth order, a builder order, and a mother order. Do you understand that? We the only ones that had it functioning correctly. Everybody was a necessity in our family. There is no, you go look at any other order. Most of them are all patriarchal. It's big, and nothing, and listen, I'm not hating on patriarchal or matriarchal. I'm just telling you how it was. There was no one above the other. It was a role. We had chiefs for WAR, and we had chiefs for peace. We had diplomats. We started the first diplomats. They didn't start this. They piggybacked off our stuff. The Iroquois Confederation is definitely in the new Constitution that we operate under today. It's just they made it for them. They took us out of it and made it for them. That's what I'm trying to tell you, family. 100 years, more than that. A web full of lies that we've been under. They unalived the adults, they unalived the elders, and they re-educated and reclassified the children, family. That's what they did. That's the big secret. All their heroes, this is what they do, family. Think about what they do. Think about what the Romans did. Think about what the Greeks did. All they did was piggyback off of melanated gods. Osiris, Zeus. All those people are Amun-Ra. All those people are the same people. They've never had their own. They've always taken from us. So imagine them coming over here. What do you think they did? They took our names and they took our heroes and made it like it was them, family. They didn't do anything different that they've been practicing in the Greco-Roman era. They learn the game from us, and then they become us on this land. That's what they do. They don't have an original thought. They don't have an innovative thought. All their innovation comes from us. All their originality, all their inventions come from us, family. They just co-opt them and take over them. All hip-hop, they just co-opt it, take over it. And that, listen, man, I'm watching a movie, a great movie. Have you ever seen that movie, The Surrounded? Go check out the movie, The Surrounded. Great movie. Great movie. Factually incorrect, but great movie. But they put black people in it. They try to center black. And guess what? It's not even us. It's a Caribbean lady pretending to be us. It's a British woman, a black British, pretending to be us. This is what they do. This is why you have so many of these non-FBAs who have to take our stuff and make it their stuff. You see what I'm saying? This is why they want to co-opt hip-hop. This is why they want to do all this stuff, because they don't have no heroes outside of us. Think about how tough it is to be a non-FBA, and all your heroes and all the people that you look up to are FBA. Think about how tough that is. They don't have no George Washington Carvers. They don't have no Muhammad Ali's. They have to demonize and hate on our people today because they don't got nobody. We the biggest family. We the biggest ethnic group in the United States. There's no minority. We are the majority. And we've always been. Coming out of 1865. And they knew that. They said, we done freed all these slaves. And if we don't do something, they're going to overtake us. You understand me? If we don't bring in more people like us into this country, if we don't bring more YT people into this country, they're going to overtake us. They've always been worried about that. Always, family. They've always been worried about America becoming predominantly black. And when I say black, I mean foundational black American, not immigrant black. I'm talking about us. They're not worried about immigrant black. They're worried about us, family. They've always been worried about us. We're the main character. We know who the main enemy is, and we're the main character that the enemy loves to hate. That's just what it is, family. That's just what it is. We are the biggest. And coming out of slavery in 1865, they saw us quickly invent things, quickly get things going, quickly get the agricultural popping, quickly get into politics and start making changes. Yeah, that's why Margaret Sanger created Planned Parenthood. Exactly. Because we are always going to be the focus of these people, family. We're always going to be their biggest threat. Now our youth is the biggest threat right now, because our youth, they ain't taking no crap. As they might not have the information that we have, but they definitely got the spirit that we have. Okay? Let me say that again. They might not have the information that we have, but they definitely got that stand on business spirit that we have. And they're doing it their own way. And I don't, at this point, we just gotta let them go, because the ancestors is gonna make sure they figure it out. The ancestors are talking to them too. You understand? That blood memory is in them too. You understand what I'm saying? So at this point, you just gotta let go and let God. You gotta let the ancestors we're gonna do our best while we still here. Generation X, we're gonna do our best to pass on this knowledge to the youth so they can become stronger. But at this point, even if we don't, we just gotta trust that the youth gonna take it to wherever they can take it. That's why I'm on here. I'm on here because I want some of the youth to catch fire to this information, and I want them to put it to use. I want them to understand that, listen, man, you are indigenous to this soil. Don't let them lie to you and call you no African. And no disrespect to be called African. It's just that we're not African. Okay? We are foundational Black Americans. We are the indigenous. We are the copper-colored people. We are them. Okay? We have a culture here that we've created from scratch. We have a lineage here that's always been here. And it is what it is. And all the hate, and you can hate in the comments all you want, because that's what you're here for. You're here to just be a hater. You're here just to fill up, to add to my comments. Because I don't even, it is what it is. You don't like to hear the truth because the truth ain't in you. You understand what I'm saying? But when I'm speaking, my people are even those who've never heard this before, they're resonating with what I'm saying because it's true, family. The truth is the truth. You don't gotta like it. It just is what it is. It just is what it is. So, family, we just gotta keep standing on business. We the biggest. We are the biggest, the largest ethnic population in America. There's nobody bigger than us. Nobody bigger than us. If you break all the Hispanics down ethnically and not lump them all into one like the 𝗖𝗄𝗃 try to do, we're the biggest. We're only 13, 14, 16% of the population if they team up against us. Yeah. Yeah. If y'all all ride under one banner, which they do, when it comes time to be 𝗖𝗃, they jump on that bandwagon and they become them versus us. And here's the sad part. We can't even, all these non-FBAs, these black immigrant roots, we know they're not going to do nothing. They're not going to bust a grape. You know what I'm saying? They're not really going to help us. So we know it's just us versus them. And when we know that, we become stronger, because that's when we start developing our skills, where 1 can slay 1,000 and 2 can slay 10,000. See, we can't have that mindset. See, we got to be in that mindset, right? We got to have that mindset that we don't have no allies, that one of us is going to have to take out 1,000 of them, and 2 of us is going to have to take out 10,000 of them. That's the mindset we got to have, because we don't have any allies, family. There's nobody here. The black immigrants that are here, they're not going to help us. You understand? They're not going to help us. We can't even include them in our numbers, family. We can't even include them. We can't. We can't. They're a non-factor. It's always going to be us versus them. They're always going to team up with the dominant society against us. And we just got to realize that, and we got to know that. We the biggest. We the biggest. Ethnic group by ethnic group, we are the biggest. We're the biggest. Let me give y'all some numbers. I know I'm just rambling, but I'm back, y'all. I'm back. You know, I don't know how long I'm going to be back. Again, if y'all want this information, y'all might have to come over to YouTube and Twitter to get it, because they be messing with your boy's page. But I'm back. I am back. Let me give y'all some numbers, family, because they're not going to help us, family. I just want y'all to know. If y'all don't understand that, they're not going to help us. African immigrants are about 2.1 million. Caribbean immigrants are about 2 million. They're not going to help us, family. They're not going to join us to fight off the YT on our land. They're not going to do it. They don't do it in their own land. It just is what it is. They don't do it. There's no, listen, who in their country is speaking like me? Where is their equivalent to a Too Much Moxie right now that's giving the game like this? They don't have one, family. They don't have anybody that's willing to stand on lineage business. They don't have nobody like that. I'm sorry, it just is what it is. They don't have nobody that's going to stand on business like Too Much Moxie. They don't have nobody like that. Where they at? What language are they speaking? Where they followers at? Why ain't they riding with them? They not even lock sync with 𝗤𝗶𝗴𝗵𝘁𝘀𝘀𝗶cie. They all mouth. No action. How many times y'all been on they posts and they just sound like some mumbling gerbils talking? They just full of haterade and no truth. But you come here and you're going to get the truth. You come here, you're going to get articulate. You're going to get intelligent. You're going to get intellectual, high conversation. Scholarship, family. No BS. Just real talk. You get no scholarship from them. Nothing. They don't know how to research. They don't know how to research, family. They don't know how to find out the truth. They don't know how to rightfully divide truth. They don't know. They don't have discernment. They don't have the discernment that we got. We got the discernment. They don't. Where they soul at? It's different when we sing versus when they sing. It's different when we talk versus when they talk. What's going on? What's going on? We are the biggest, family. We are the biggest. We got the loudest voice. We got the cultural icons. We got the largest influence. Our influence is, I would say this, listen, our influence is larger than the United States influence. I'm going to say it like that. We are the culture that they try to copy. Our influence is bigger than their propaganda machine. Even if it's not, I'm going to stand on that. Our influence is larger and bigger than their propaganda machine. That's what I'm gonna stand on. And every time they keep taking us out of, every time they keep trying to replace one of our actors with their British actors, they gonna suffer. They gonna suffer. We got to come up out of Hollywood altogether, family, and we just got to start doing our own. Everything got to be our own because we do it better than them anyway. I need y'all to fully adopt, fully accept, do all your research on the FBA coin. Go to fbacoin.org, family, and do your due diligence. It's time that y'all get in the game. We need to do a major fundraiser and major crowdfunding. We need to get this currency up and running before the end of this year, family. We don't have a choice. Everything's go. Listen. I don't do scare tactics or nothing. I'm just saying y'all got to pay attention. Pay attention what's going on in the world. Not too much, because some of that is actors on a stage. Some of that is actors on a stage. But we got to pay attention to what's going on in the world. They trying to take out. Y'all know what? Y'all know who they trying to take out. Y'all know those who know what's going on. I'm gonna just say it like that. I'm gonna get off that topic. But the money ain't safe. The fiat dollar ain't safe. We have to get our own stable coin. We have to get our own crypto. You understand? We got to start making big moves on the blockchain. Okay? We have to, family. That's our only way out. We have to utilize this ancient technology and use it for our betterment. That's what we got to do. So I need all y'all to go to fbacoin.org. I'm gonna start having some T-shirts made. I need y'all to hit the Cash App because we got to raise money, and everything is going towards the liquidity pool for our blockchain cryptocurrency FBA coin. Because we got to get this coin up and running. We have to release it. It's in phase 1. We're still building the liquidity pool, but everything's minted. Everything's done. We just need the liquidity. There's no point in releasing the coin and it's not worth anything. There's no point. We have to bring the value to the coin, and then we have to adopt it, and we got to use it as a people and watch us rise. Where are you gonna get a loan from, family? If it ain't from the FBA coin. How you gonna buy your next house? How you gonna build your next house? How you gonna fund your next business idea? Because we got the best ideas. If we don't put something in our own, if we don't put something in the bucket for our people, so they can finally get a head start, we got to be the ones to do it, family. And if all 47.8 million of us do that, family, there's no stopping us. There's no stopping us. Our birth rates are not declining. We could pick them up a little bit more, but our birth rates are not declining, family. We're only going to get bigger. We're only going to get bigger, family. And we need to have our own current. We need to be operating like a nation within a nation. We need to go back. So let me give y'all some more numbers real quick before I get up out of here, because I'm not going to be too much longer, y'all. Foreign-born blacks in this country are 4.6 million. 4.6 million. They're not going to help us. You understand what I'm saying? 4.6 million. We might get 1,000 of them. We might get 100,000 of them. But that's it, family. 100,000 of foreign-born blacks might lock sync with our 47.2 million and help us. But that's it. That's it. That's it. Don't even expect that. Caribbean black immigrants are 4 to 5%. African black immigrants 4 to 5%. Other black immigrants 1%. No help. That's what I want you to understand. There's no help. No help. 2 million Caribbeans, 1 million Jamaicans, 645,000 Haitians, 355,000 Trinidad and others, 390,000 Nigerians, 260,000 Ethiopians, 1.45 million Ghana, Somalia, and other African immigrants. 0.5 million Afro-Latinos. Don't expect no help, family. Don't expect any help. They're not coming. They're not going to help us. They're not here for us. And let me break down these YT numbers. 41.4 million Germans, 46.6 million English Americans, 30.6 million Irish Americans, 16 million Italians Americans, 8.25 Polish Americans, 6.31 French Americans, 3.94 Swedish Americans, 3.32 Norwegian, and 3 million Dutch Americans. These are all with their ancestry, their predominant ancestry family. This is what makes them who they are. They have to add all these numbers in to make up the YT race and the YT population. This is who we're up against. And notice I didn't even mention the small hats. Okay, didn't even put them in because they're even smaller. You understand what I'm saying? We the biggest, family. We are the biggest. We are the biggest. You understand? There's nobody bigger. There's nobody greater. And we gonna put it down. Thank you for the gifts. We're gonna put it down for our country. We're gonna lock hand and join together, and we are going to protect our land, our country. Nobody else is gonna do it. We're gonna revive the matriarch and the patriarchal order that worked hand in hand. That our community started. No other community can say they did that. We did not put our women at the bottom. We gave our women leadership positions within the matriarchal order, and they understood that, hey, mothers, you nurture, you're our mothers, but don't mess with our builders. Don't mess with our warriors. And we actually gave them power to dethrone some of our chiefs. If our chiefs went rogue and did too much, the mothers, we put them in a position where they can say, hey, you're no longer good for us, or you are good for us. We did that for our women. No other group has done that for theirs. No one else can say they've done that. It's always been patriarch over everything. And I'm not a patriarch hater, man, because I understand the patriarch is needed. But I also understand the matriarch is needed. We cannot forget them both. They both have to work together. And we're the only people on the earth that did that, family. We're the only ones. And I understand why birthright came through the matriarchy, because we didn't have DNA back then. We just knew who your mother was. We knew for sure who we may not have known who your father was, but we knew for sure who your mother was. And you got land and privileges based on that, because we know for a fact your mother belonged to this clan and you came from her. And that's how we did. Now we got DNA now. God bless it. It's going to tell us who the father is. It's going to tell us, we know who the mother is. The DNA is going to tell us who the father is. And that's a great thing too. And we need to reinstate that patriarchal and that matriarchal order back. We need to get that in sync and that unison back. We need to operate as a nation within a nation, while this nation is crumbling. See, we got to have a system already set up We have to have a nation building mentality already set up for when the inevitable happens. Because ain't no foundational Black American presidents. We're not steering this ship. They are. But they're doing it on our land. So we have to be prepared when the fiat money crashes, so we don't go running to them asking for help, asking for handouts. We need to have something in place already. And this is the time to do it, family. This is the time to do it. This is the time to put things in order. And we have to do it very fast. We can't wait anymore. And I don't know why nobody else is talking like this. Who's talking like this? Who's telling y'all we don't got time that we think we got? Who's telling y'all we need to start building on the blockchain right now? Who's telling y'all we need to start operating as a nation within a nation right now? Who's telling you we need to revamp the Iroquois Confederation? We need to bring back the matriarch and the patriarch. We need to bring back the rites of passages for our youth. For our boys and our girls. We need to reinstate our elders. You understand? Reinstate our youth. We're the only ones that did that, family. Nobody put the youth, the elders, the men, and the women on the same platform and said, hey, man, we're going to give y'all power to vote on our nation. Our youth between the ages of 16 and 25. Our elders 50 and above. Our warrior class. Our diplomat class. Our den mothers. Who did that, family? We did that. We're the only ones. You won't even find it in Africa. You understand me? We did that. That's how great we are. We understood balance. Nobody else understood the matriarch and patriarch like we did. Nobody. Nobody understood the necessity and the importance to show reverence to the women also. Not just the men, but the women also. We understood and knew that, hey man, the only way we're going to bring forth a powerful nation is it has to come through the woman. The womb is sacred, family. And we must protect it. Protect her. The earth, wisdom, feminine. Wisdom, the earth are both referred to is in their feminine. We must protect. When the Bible, even the scriptures, when the scriptures say honor thy father and thy mother, no, change it. Honor the matriarchal and the patriarchal order, and thy days will be long on this earth. The discipline of the father, the nurturing of the woman, you honor them both. There's no separation. They're all one. We let them separate us. We can't allow that in this time. We have to come together. We must come together and stand on business. Queens make kings. That's a fact. That's a fact. But kings also make queens. That's a fact also. So we can't have one without the other. We have to restore, we have to restore the value of both. We have to restore the value between the elders and there's a big disconnect between the youth and the elders of today. There's a big disconnect. We have to restore that. How do we restore that? Part of restoration is standing on truth and standing on business and leading by example. So many times we believe, do as I say, not as I do. No, no youth is going to follow that. No youth is going to respect you if they see you sloppy drunk drinking, and then you got the nerve to tell them to not drink or smoke or do any of that stuff. They need to see you being righteous. We got too many old fools running around here trying to teach us something. No. We need examples now. We need to see it. If you got a strong marriage, show us. Don't be 5 times cheating and 5 times divorced trying to give us the game on how to stay married. We don't need that anymore. If you got a strong relationship, show us. Prove it. I talked to a man who was married for 47 years yesterday. He said, man, I've been married longer than you've been living. I said, well, shoot, I'm 45. He was like, I've been married 47. Dude was in his 80s and he looked like he was in his 50s and 60s. I thought, he had a very ambiguous look, but when he spoke, you heard black. You heard the Louisiana down south black. I mean, you heard the spirit of a black man. Then when I saw how dark his wife was, I said, yeah, this brother is FBA. Shoot, he could have been Cuban. I'm like, but when this brother spoke, and this brother started giving the game for real, cause I had to ask him, man, how you say married 47 years? The brother gave me the game. He said, yeah, man, I don't even go inside and shop. I let my wife do all that. When she come out, I'm going to open the door. I'm going to put the groceries in. But I know I can't be walking up and down those aisles like that no more. I gotta walk around outside. My job is to patrol outside. I was like, what? Yeah, my job is outside. Her job is inside the house, food. My job is outside. Brother looked like he couldn't be no more than 60 something, but brother was 80. 80 something. But anyway, family, listen, I can't stay on there too much longer, man. I just want y'all to know that, man, my heart is still in this thing, man. I'm not gonna stop. Even if they take me off TikTok, if y'all want this game, y'all just gotta find me. Y'all gotta find me. I'm going to keep giving y'all this high level stuff, man. I'm going to keep giving y'all all I got. I'm not going to stop. Okay, but I'm back for now. Obviously, I made it through this without anything going down. I got some more things I'm going to touch on tomorrow, and I'm not backing down. I'm standing up. I'm moving forward this time. Okay, I'm not even standing still. I'm going to put my foot on the neck of the enemy, and I'm gonna crush them. I'm gonna stomp on their head like a basketball. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna dribble their head like a basketball and throw up an alley-oop shot to somebody to slam dunk it. We are not backing down. TikTok, we're not backing down. You can do whatever you want. You can shadow ban. You can do whatever you want, man. We gonna use these platforms to get the message out to our people. And we gonna stand on business. You may not like the truth, but the truth is the truth. And everything I'm saying, y'all, with this, y'all can fact check this. Make them break them down into ethnic groups. Don't make them lump you in and say black and white. Don't make them do that to you, because that's how they trick you. Don't make them use this per capita nonsense, because that's how they trick you. The numbers are the numbers. How many more unalivings do y'all have versus us? How many more crimes do y'all commit and get actually convicted for? We are the most arrested. But arrest don't mean convictions. We probably got the most indictments. But indictments don't mean convictions, family. Listen, did y'all know they just indicted Carmelo Anthony? Did y'all know that? He got. That's actually a good thing, because that means now he's going to get a speedy trial. So we probably do got the most indictments, the most wrongfully accused. Yeah, that's us. We lead in that. Shoot, they arrested what's his name? They arrested what's his name? I can't remember. Cat Williams 15 times. They arrested that brother 15 times and he ain't got one conviction. So yeah, don't let them use that per capita and we the biggest. And we ain't got dang near as many welfare numbers as they got. And we the biggest. They outnumber us in everything. And everything bad, they outnumber us in that. Everything evil, they outnumber us in that. Everything shameful, they outnumber us in that. Yeah, y'all caught a few Diddy characters. Yeah, y'all caught a few. But that ain't the majority of us. That's the majority of y'all, not of us. So that's all I wanted to say, family. Hey, I'm going to get off this thing, man. I'll be back tomorrow, same time, 4 a.m. Eastern time, 7 a.m. 4 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7 a.m. Eastern time. I'll be back, man. And we're going to bring some scholarship. We're going to chop up some game. And we're going to get to the next level. Hopefully I woke some of y'all up. Hopefully y'all gonna get on code. The code is the leader. The code is everything. We do not go against the code. Hey, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Yeah, we do not go against the code, and we gonna bring scholarship. We're gonna bring truth. We gonna stand on business, and we gonna dribble the enemy's head like a basketball. And shoot his, and yeah, can I say that? Shoot his lights out. That's what we're going to do. So with that being said, family, this is the Too Much Moxie podcast. I am your humble host, Too Much. Greatly appreciated those who came in the room and rocked with me. Sorry I wasn't able to bring anybody up. I just had some things on my heart I wanted to get out. Thank y'all for liking the videos. Y'all made one of my videos go viral, so I appreciate that. We're going to keep standing on business, and we're not going to stop, family. So with that being said, y'all have a good rest of the morning. You know, peace, love, reparations, and the blockchain. We out. Take care.